Have you attended any recent high school events? I know I'm usually rushing to watch my boys play in whatever it is they have going on. So one afternoon, I'm heading to see my freshman play at his football game. I have my stadium chair, my drink, my pickle, my popcorn. I'm getting cozy in the bleachers. And I do notice all sorts of groups of children sitting around. They're laughing, giggling, carrying on amongst themselves. And all of a sudden, I hear it. The F-bomb. It goes off in the middle of their conversation. And I'm sitting there in shock, thinking, whose child is that? Where's your mother? Here I am at this high school event, sitting amongst all these young adolescent kids, and they're cursing like sailors with each other in the midst of conversation. No filter for whatever's coming out of their mouth. Now, I know without a doubt, if that were one of my boys, I would lay a hand down. There would be no sorts of hesitation from this mama. Now, a survey done in 1999 by Murray A. Strauss and Julie H. Stewart called Corporal Punishment by American Parents states that reported 94% of parents have spanked their child from 3 to 4 years old. And another 50% still spank when the child reaches at least age 13. Now, there is a fine line between spanking for behavior and spanking for abuse. Think of times when we try to child-proof our homes for our toddlers. You keep stuff out of reach, put stuff up, lock cabinets, put up baby gates, and you're sitting at your vanity getting ready, curling your hair. You put down your iron for a split second, and your toddler goes to reach for it. Now, I know a startling yell would stop them immediately, but my gut reaction would be to swat their little hand and say no. A mission statement from the American Academy of Pediatrics states, it describes spanking as striking a child with an open hand on the buttocks or the extremities with the intention of modifying the behavior without causing physical injury. I understand to many different people, spanking means many different things. So I use my own experience to implement and justify how I raise my children. I remember growing up, if we acted up in public or in private, and we could hear that leather belt swing through blue jean belt loops, that we were in for it. We did something wrong. We did something not pleasing, and we had to be punished for it. The practice instilled a mix of respect and fear. Now, I personally, at that football game, I could tell you, those kids speaking that way to each other, they had no fear or respect for the elders or authorities sitting around them. My looks to them and the looks of the other parents sitting around did not faze them one bit. A quote from Kitty O'Callahan's article in parenting.com states, along with the lessons learned in childhood, many parents spank their children for another simple reason. It stops children from doing whatever it is they're doing. If a spanking could have stopped those children from cursing the way they did in public, then why not do it? Why not implement that spanking? Yes, I consider my thought to be a little old-fashioned, and I realize our cultural norms are changing. But learning the fact that there is consequences for our actions is a lifelong lesson. Disregarding small unfavorable acts may have your adult children thinking they can disregard their big unfavorable acts. So I ask you to contemplate the fact that hard numbers cannot prove that spanking is good or bad, safe or dangerous. But I would like you to think of it in terms that for many parents, their own childhood experiences should be hefty enough to quash any data or well-reasoned line of logic against spanking. Thank you.